All right, everyone. I was just really cleaning my car and I said, let me try something real quick. This is a Mercedes-Benz C300 and I was curious. I was like, can I sleep in it? I always heard that Mercedes were built so you could sleep in them. We're going to see. Why not? I'll show you the inside real quick. There's the inside. There's the back right there. So, open the back door. Front seat's all the way up. Technically, you don't have to put it all the way up. There's no reason. You can split these. So this one's up. This one connects to this one right here, connects to this one if you want it to. So it goes up and it will leave one down if you want it. Now, I already know my bike will fit in here. That's a guarantee. I had to put my bike in here one time. I didn't have to. I just wanted to drive my car to go to a park. I didn't feel like taking the van. And it fits back here. It does not fit in the trunk, which was kind of suck. And this is my electric XP, everyone. I'm not putting a tow hitch or anything on it, so I can put like a bike carrier. It would be more like a motorcycle carrier for the electric XP. Because if I don't get rid of this by August, I might take this with me on my Pacific Coast trip and spend a few nights in it. Just, you know, save some money from a hotel, you know what I mean? And then at rest stops and all that good stuff on my way. I live in Denver. Plan is to drive from here, Denver, to San Diego. My son's stationed there, and see him for a day or so and continue my trip up the Pacific Coast all the way to Canadian border, checking out towns from all the Pacific Coast, checking out Portland, Seattle, Tacoma, Eugene, Salem, all these places. So I'm debating. And here's the reason I'm thinking about taking this instead of the van. This car still has about 25,000 miles on it, and it's covered under Mercedes Total Care. If you never had a Mercedes or you don't know about their warranties, the Mercedes Total Care is one of the best on the market. It covers everything. Anything was to happen, I'm taken care of. And they take care of you really well. I've had it on another one of these before. I'm looking at a Prius or a Chevy Bolt 2 switching out for. But if I don't sell it by then, I might take this one. So anyway, like I was saying, I was messing around. Now for me to take this one, I would need to tint the windows, of course, and then I get the little sticky things that go on here more with the dark on the other side, but do a limo tint in the back and do a legal tint in the front, and get something, which is nothing, just a little half a curtain just to put from here to here, something like that. And of course, get the sun visors in the front. You see my windows cracked. I had a little tiny snow the last time and I watched it split. So I gotta replace my dang window. Anyway, let's do this. We're gonna do two views. I'm gonna do this view, then I'll do one from the interior. So the first thing I would do is come in here and sit. And the reason I'd use this side is I would rather sleep on this side away from the road in case, you know, someone wants to sideswipe the car or something, you know what I mean? And I would try in the city like I do in the van where I park where there's cars behind me and in front of me, if you get what I mean. So I could sit here, plenty of room. I'm 6 foot tall. The seat doesn't even actually have to go up all the way that it is. This one does not either. I just put it up just to show you how simple it was though. So I'd simply get over here, pass through. Now this is me touching all the way. I'm touching the back of the trunk, just like this, touching the back. Okay, and I'll show you on the inside in a minute. This is me not even touching the back, right back here. So you need to have something here like your clothes, or I have a refrigerator. I'm curious if it fit. If it doesn't, my camping stuff would just sit right there and make it level. Get out. I know I got my shoes on. I gotta clean it anyway. Just like this. I'd have the door shut, windows limo tinted. I have one of the little pull down ones here too, just in case. Also, but I've seen these limo tinted, they're really dark. And I have to set up my lights so they don't come on and stuff if it's at nighttime, you know what I mean? Or I just sit in the front seat until the light's dimmed and just hop over the front seat and do it too. It just all depends how I wanted to do it. So we get out, go to the front. Now let's take a look at what I just did from the inside. All right, let's take a little video of what I just did from the inside. Hopefully the camera stays there. It took me a minute to get it to sit right. Simple thing. I'd sit back here, close the door. I could climb over the seat too if I want to. I don't feel like it right now, but I can. And honestly, if it saves me $100 on a hotel in an area, say I don't want a hotel, it saves me $120, you know, especially in California. As you know, anyone who's been out there, it costs quite a bit more for hotels and stuff. And this is going to be a 3-week road trip, most likely. And so I want to be budget minded, spend some time camping. And I'm not talking about going on terrain. I mean, going on trains with this car. It's all-wheel drive and all that. But you know what I mean. I'm not taking it Baja or anything. I've camped in cars before. But, you know, real basic stuff, you know, all that stuff. It's got all the creature comforts, all that good stuff. So let's try it from the interior. Let's see. Scoot over, move in, and then I would just put like a inflatable or something down here. I put my feet in there like that, and I'd lay down. Like I said, I'm 6 foot tall. I'm hanging off a lot, like a foot or something. So I would say, hey, if you're 6 foot, I don't even know. Let's see here. I'm touching the back right now. So let's see. So I'm touching the back. Look, see all that room? You could be really tall and lay back here, everyone. Now, let's move up, because I wouldn't do all that. And you can see, let's look down here. Look at that huge room. So I don't even need to put it up that far if I really don't want. But like I said, I have something down there to build up the bottom. Real simple, real basic, real easy. And like I said, I was just messing around cleaning my car, and I got like, well, you know, will this work? It works. Anybody curious? And of course you can drop the other seat. That seat drops right there. This goes up. So technically, if you're thin, I mean, I could lay if I wanted to like that. I'm not trying to be that uncomfortable, but you could, and leave the middle seat up too. But there you go. You got all this room to move around and all this, and then I have bags, my bag back there, and some stuff up here. And if I'm camping, my bike would be outside, locked, unless it was raining or something. But it will fit here. I know that already. I'm not even worried about that. And that's it. And I'd have stuff in the front. I wouldn't have a ton of stuff like that. Just basic camping stuff, you know, water and something to cook with and do a couple days. But basically saving money, just checking out the Pacific Northwest and the Pacific Southwest in California and all that. But there you go, everyone. That's, like I said, you can camp in this car. I was like, holy crap. I got in it and I was like, dude, this is easily doable. There's no problems. So all that room up there, if I'm hanging, I mean, I can lay all the way back and touch the back. You can be really tall. What would you guys say? You at least 6'6", 6'7". I'd say even taller than that if you don't have a passenger with you. Well, even if you had a passenger with you, you could do it. You're with you, and it was like 2 of you going on a road trip and you want to save a few bucks or do a little bit of camping. And nothing extreme, you know, taking a super off-road or anything like that. 2 of you could easily lay back here with no problem. And if you're on the, you know, shorter side, you'll have really no problem. That the trunk is really deep on this. So I was surprised. I was like, oh, wait a minute, this is a game changer. Because like I said, I have the Mercedes Total Care on this car. It has pretty low mileage still. And it's comfortable. It'd probably get about 35 to about high 30s on miles per gallon on the highway, especially in the economy mode. So it should work. Let's open the trunk real quick. Hold on. The trunk's pretty deep too. It's a good sized trunk. So there it is right there. Also, this trip is planned for August. There's the front, and like I said, I don't even have to put the seat up that far as I did. You can push the seat back and still sit back there. I just wanted to show you real quick. Yeah. Anyway, if you ever had any questions, can you sleep in a Mercedes C300? Well, easily. Like I said, build up in front of, put your stuff in the front of that back seat. to make it level, more level, so your head's not hanging off, and you're good to go. A couple pillows. I wouldn't recommend taking like a foam mattress if it takes a lot of room. I would probably do a like an inflatable or self-inflatable pad. You know what I mean? Take where I'm going, a light sleeping bag is what I'm taking on the smaller side, and one extra blanket just in case I need to like double fold into something, put it underneath me during my trips and stuff, or it gets cold. You know what I mean? Anyway, everyone, thank you for your time. This is Frugal Panda out.